Today is Saturday, October 28th, and it was ice cream night here at Hippocrates. We had that. It's the same raw nut milk ice cream, and then frozen banana run through the juicer. Makes it really soft and creamy. Simple pleasures around here, I tell you. Today I spent some time in the pool and sauna with a woman who has had 3 brain tumors. This is her 3rd brain tumor, same area. And her conversation just kind of, our conversation sparked some thinking and thoughts about, because I've met other people, and a lot of people here have illnesses. Autoimmune diseases are big. Diabetes are big. Cancer, obviously. I've met several people with cancer that has come back 2 and 3 times. And it just got me thinking, because she's just very much like one track mind. I'm here, I'm preparing my body. She has a date scheduled for her 3rd surgery to remove the tumor right after she leaves her 3 weeks here. And she was asking me about my experience, and I have a very different approach, which is that, I spent 2 weeks praying and fasting about what to do, first of all. And then this is my first step, is coming here. And she was like, well, what's your next step? And I said, well, I haven't prayed and fasted about it. And she's like, well, don't you feel like faith only goes so far? So anyway, I've just thought a lot about our conversation and her approach and my approach, and one's not right or wrong, because everybody's experience with cancer especially is like so individual, totally individual. You cannot tell someone how to process or walk through that. What got me thinking was whether or not she was open to the idea of exploring things outside of just the physical reasons for getting cancer, because we're emotional beings as well. You think about when you get nervous or stressed, you feel it in your body. You get headaches, or you get a nervous tummy, or when you get sad or depressed, or when you're grieving, sometimes you don't want to eat, or there's a physical response to emotions. So surely she could understand that. But then, even more important than that, we're spiritual beings having a physical experience. And I just feel like when you get an illness like that, or you find a tumor, or cancer has grown in your body, or some of these other autoimmune diseases, that it would be appropriate to not just address it from a physical standpoint. Look at the emotions involved in that area of the body. What emotions are stored there, or what emotions in your life had led up to it. Do some research on it. Check in with your family relationships, your significant other relationships, your I think it's important to read and to research and to gather information. And then your faith. And it doesn't have to be a God faith. Mine is, but whatever grounds you, or whatever is your spirituality, like, how is that connection? Is there something to learn? Is there more? Is there growth there? So that you're not just addressing it from like a physical standpoint. I'm going to do this to my body, and then that's healing. Because spending time around people that have had multiple cases of cancers or things that have recurred, you have to wonder, like, okay, are you addressing all facets? And I know for me, this is very much a spiritual experience, first and foremost, really, more than it even is a body experience. I've been way into like reflecting on my relationship with the Lord, my spirituality, my walk, my faith walk, my self-discipline, and then the emotions and my relationships with people I talked about with my mom too, and with past relationships that I've been in with significant others. And I'm trying to look under every rock so that true healing occurs. And I just think it's really important with any illness, anything that arises. I've been talking to a sister that has high blood pressure or high heart rates, and I'm like, okay, well, what's going on in life? You could take medicine, but what else is going on, really? So that's kind of been on my mind today in terms of addressing why I'm here or what's in my body. And it just, I see her, and I just hope that she is open to it, and her time here helps her kind of open up a little bit, because right now she's very much just like I said, like, I'm going to be here, I'm going to do the saunas and juices and sprouts, and then I'm going to go for surgery. And I can tell that she has had a hard life, and her marriage is kind of just from her comments. So anyway, I feel like that's important. It is for me, and it's something that I can kind of stand back and see in others that I've talked to as well. Happy Saturday.